Part of a full service on any tractor will be to change the air filters, and this is the filter case. There's two little latches there. You just release those and wiggle this out of the way, and here's the air filter. So how many air filters are in this tractor? Well, I see one. That's the outer filter. There's a second filter, an inner filter also, that you need to look at. I normally don't change the inner filter every time I change the outer filter, because I change the outer filter, a lot more regularly than what John Deere recommends. Whenever I have the hood off and I take a look at the filter, if it just looks bad, I just go ahead and change it. So this tractor is a mowing tractor, so I check this a lot more often. Another tractor I have is strictly for the loader, and in that case, I don't need to change the filters as often. I normally go about 2 or 3 of the outer filters to 1 of the inner filters, and you can look at them. If they're looking a little dirty, I just automatically change the inner. But if you change the outer filter regularly, you really won't have too much of a problem and need to change the inner filter that often. Okay, on the cap here, there's this little rubber device here, and this is called an ejector. And what it's going to do is, the filter is going to be drawing air through this pipe up here, and there's going to be dirt in there. Well, the engine vibrates, and when the engine is vibrating, the dirt is going to fall down into this outer section. And what the ejector is supposed to do is, this is going to be vibrating, and there should be a little gap here, and that gap is going to allow dirt to come out. So something I always do whenever I take this cap off is I take a screwdriver or something and just make sure this is clear, and what that's going to do is allow the dirt to fall out, and basically it's just going to help your filter stay cleaner longer. On top here, there's this little canister, and this is actually a detector for the air filter. If the air filter is plugged, there's actually going to be on the dash, it's next to one of the PTO lights, there's a little symbol that looks like a crankcase, and what that is telling you is that the filter is plugged and you need to change it. And you can check this when this little plunger is red. It's going to draw out the plunger, and that means that it's plugged. To reset it, on the top there's this orange cap that says push to reset. So if you keep your air filters clean, you'll probably never see that light on your instrument cluster. When you put this cap on, you want to make sure that you get it turned to where this ejector is turned down and about in this position. And there are 2 snaps that you're going to use on either side, and that's what's going to hold the cap onto the housing. This is the maintenance label on my X740, and this is where for the air filter it says for diesel you're supposed to change the air filter only when the indicator light comes on, which means you wait until it's plugged and then you change it. I don't think so. Just for giggles and grins, I went to the John Deere website, and the filter now is going to be almost $34, which the price has doubled, and then it's limited stock for both the inner and outer filter, and also for the filter element. So I don't know what's going on, but they doubled the price and it's limited stock. So John Deere is really, really raping everybody on their parts.